Asari Toru this week, construction is gathering momentum in Asari Toru. Executive Chairman Honorable Dr. Nigifuri George led members of the expanded Executive Council, INEC officials and stakeholders on an inspection of two strategic projects expected to reshape government administration in the local government area. The first step was an ultra-modern office complex that will accommodate the Independent National Electoral Commission and council staff. The chairman disclosed that the facility will operate round the clock with uninterrupted electricity powered by solar energy, industrial inverters, PHEDC supply, and a dedicated backup generator. The team also inspected the proposed site for the new Asalga Legislative Complex behind the council headquarters. INEC officials praised the quality of construction, describing the project as a modern facility capable of improving electoral administration in Asari Toru. Earlier, the chairman met with members of the Asari Toru Legislative Assembly to address public concerns over the disengagement of undocumented security personnel. The judge explained that the exercise was not politically motivated, but part of efforts to eliminate casual employment practices and ensure compliance with labor regulations. He said only properly documented personnel will be entrusted with securing government facilities, while elderly security guards were replaced with younger members of the Civilian Joint Task Force to strengthen security. The lawmakers welcomed the clarification and pledged continued cooperation with the executive. In our next story, the leadership of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, Asari Toru chapter, paid a courtesy visit to the chairman ahead of the union's forthcoming election. Dr. George commended the outgoing executives for maintaining peace and assured the delegation that the local government would not interfere in the electoral process. He reaffirmed that union members must be allowed to freely elect their leaders in a transparent, credible, and peaceful exercise. The delegation thanked the chairman for creating an atmosphere of fairness and independence. And in a move to seek lasting peace, the executive chairman met with scavengers, popularly known as Nguka, following complaints from residents over their activities. Rather than act on allegations alone, Dr. George listened to the group's concerns before directing that a stakeholders town hall meeting be convened. The dialogue will bring together youth leaders, community development committees, the Buguma Internal Affairs Society, security agencies, and representatives of the scavengers. The chairman appealed to residents to remain peaceful and allow dialogue to take its course. And in sports, victory for Asari Toru. Asalga FC takes the gold and the Nigerian Army Day celebration NATCEL 2026 tournament. Executive Chairman Honorable Dr. Nigifuri George praised the squad's sheer grit and dedication, calling the win a massive point of pride for the entire local government area. He doubled down on his commitment to youth development through sports. Team captain Emmanuel stepped up to thank the chairman for his constant backing, promising that Asalga FC is just getting started. The week also carried a moment of grief. Dr. George visited the families of Alabo Tarwa Thompson Ofurbo Amakri and Honorable Alaleba Douglas to mourn the loss of their son. Offering prayers and words of comfort, the chairman encouraged the family to remain steadfast in faith despite the years of repeated personal tragedy. Speaking on behalf of the family, Alabo Amakri thanked the chairman for his compassion, support, and personal visit during their time of sorrow. And that's a wrap on Asari Toru this week. For more updates on governance, development, and community stories across Asari Toru, follow our social media platforms. I am Gugu Eyala.